You are watching the 5-Minute Book Review starring Curtis and Ian, and you want classic books? We got 2 words for you. No logo. Canadian author Naomi Klein battles brand bullies. Say that 5 times fast. Published in January of 2000. Good or bad, this book made quite the impact. And good or bad, let's do this. Coin toss to start, and Ian is the winner.
5-Minute Book Review with Curtis and Ian, and today we are talking about No Logo by Naomi Klein. This is her first book, the international best-selling, I believe, no, this isn't, there's a 10-year anniversary edition of it, and when you start making anniversary editions of books, you know they've done something. This book is ostensibly the Bible for counterculturists around the world for the past decade. It reaches a place discussing about contemporary culture, branding, the whole corporate structure that if you're into it, if you're into stuff like that and you want to read stuff like that, this is the book you need to read. It pales in comparison to nothing. It is the quintessential book of its genre. It has been attempted to, other people have attempted to mimic it, other people have attempted to do the same thing, and they have not come across. This is the book. If you want to read about the ins and outs of the corporate structure from this perspective, this is it right here.
Curtis.Anderson@sjrb.ca. That's where you send your hate mail, people. Yes, today on the 5-Minute Book Review, the hippie Bible. I don't know why this bugs me. It just really does. I mean, the majority of the people. Okay, I'm gonna go out there and I'm not cool with sweatshops. Those are really not cool. I'm there, but like McDonald's and Walmart are just such easy targets. They were 10 years ago, and you know the majority of the people I find started to stereotype that really care about this are the early to mid 20-year-olds who just work 9 to 5 and they don't have children. And it's like, you know what? You've probably never been in a situation where it's 10:30 at night, you need a car battery, paint, diapers, and food. And oh my God, it's so nice to have things like Walmart when you're in that position. And I find myself in those positions a lot. So it's hard for me to see how something that makes your life so convenient and comes in handy is just killing the world as we know it. I'm sorry. Wow, silence.
I'd like to know more about your lifestyle that at 10:30 at night you regularly need diapers, batteries, and paint. I would like to live your life for a few minutes. I'm just saying. I can understand like if it's not something the subject matter isn't appealing to you, but at the same time, it's still a quality book. I think it's still a well done book. I think she presents her arguments well, her discussion points well, and I think it's become the stature that it has for a reason. I mean, do you agree with that at least?
I agree it's well written. The whole movement, you're never to blame is my issue. It's like you can always blame someone else for your current situation. You know, she goes on and talks about McJobs and how they're just these dead end, and you read that and you're like, hey, am I supposed to like feel sorry for anybody that's working in the like fast food industry? Because I came up through the fast food industry. Those were some of the best years of my life. I met my wife there. I met my best friend there. It's like, it's an incredible opportunity. It might not be everybody's end goal, but it's a very important place as you move up, or if you can make a go of it career-wise. I don't think you should be faulted for that or looked down upon that.
No, I definitely agree with that. Like, I mean, it's not like these jobs. It's not like there's no job that should be looked down upon. I mean, all jobs are necessary. I mean, somebody has to do these things. These jobs have to be done. They should be respected for it. But at the same time, I think talking about the corporate structure behind it is not a bad idea, though, either. I mean, I don't think that we've reached a point where it has become outdated to talk about Walmart. Like, yeah, it's been talked about for years. Their structure, the internal workings of it, yeah, they've been talked about for years now. But if we stop talking about it, is that a good thing? I don't think so. I mean, issues like that, if there are problems there that need to be examined, they need to be discussed. And the second you stop talking about it is when the problems get worse. You can't ignore history.
That's absolutely fair. But at the same time, it's just like, there's that huge sweep where nothing's your fault. You can't just take the blame yourself. You can't stand up and say, oh, you know what, it was my decision to put all that fast food in my mouth and that's why I'm grossly overweight. It's the commercial's fault because I'm a mindless drone, and if I see something on TV, I have to go out and do it. Like, come on. I guess I come from a different place where, I just kind of, I don't know, I constantly strive for the best, and maybe that's a flaw. I don't know, but it's just, I just read that and I'm just like, really, just do something about it. Seriously, you're in control. I don't want to get all like that, but like, no one's gonna make it easier for you but you. That's
fair enough. And for
all
some
I've got to
people,
say.
this book
you know?
might be the starting point.
Fair enough. There you go. Get something positive out of it.
Exactly.
But don't use that whole thing as a crutch, because you know what? You're responsible for you.
And that's the end of today's episode of Oprah.
That's right. The more you know. And here's what I know. Don't read it.
Read it.